Good morning. We will begin the session. Today we are going to start with the AWK scripting language. Before we get into AWK scripting language, let me make you to understand that the question paper pattern, right? For all the courses, okay, from this time onwards, you will have 5 units, and in each unit, right, there will be two full 20 marks question, and you would answer any one of the two in each and every unit. For example, AWK scripting language, unit number 5, you have got the 220 marks question. You have to answer any one of that. Right? Is that clear? Himarashmi?
Yes.
Right. Okay, was it made known to you, people?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Through notices? Through circular?
So DMS ma'am had told us, and Manoj had also put up in the group, sir.
Right, that's a good. So it is all the courses, all the semester for all the people in SDM college. This time onwards, there will be 5 units in the question paper also. In each unit, there will be two, okay, full questions, and in each question there will be option like a 2 or 3. Okay, it depends, right? Yes, and you have to answer any one of the two in each unit. That means you cannot skip any of the unit. For example, if you skip the AWK scripting language, it means that you are lost 20 marks straight away, right? If you skip the shell programming, you are lost 20 marks straight away, right? And there are no mixing of questions, right? Mixing of the question is within a unit only. First unit, I cannot bring it in second unit and put it. That interleaving of this, okay, the topics and all in while framing the question paper is not there, which was there earlier. Earlier, okay, unit number 1 and unit number 5, I can mix up and form one question somewhere else, right? That is not there. Unit number 1, from here only I need to have two full questions, and we'll be writing any one of that. Similarly, unit number 2, unit number 3, right? Unit number 4, right? Unit number 5. So every unit is important thing. You need to prepare for that. And if you look at that, shelf programming, right, though it is a one paragraph, it looks, if you look at that, they're all small in number, right? The first step is, okay, try to know all the syntax given there, commands given there, right, system calls given there, right? Then what all the examples solved in the classes that you try to know. Then what all assignments given, okay, try to know that one. And with that, you will be in the position to answer, right, in the exam, right? Please look into that. Sometimes it will be right from the assignment, sometimes it is an extension for the assignment or the class coverage what is being done, right? This is the way of preparing, right? Programming is mandatory in unit number 5, unit number 4, fully it is a programming, right? Unit number 3 is a command, and okay, you have a regular expression grep. Again, it is, I don't say programming, right? It is a miniature version of programming kind of things. It is a scripting kind of things we use, right? Then when we get into the unit number 2, it is okay, fully right on system calls and some theoretical aspect, right? Please look into, right, is being written. And okay, last column, okay, we have a okay, performance ensuring measure that speaks about what all the programming emphasis that is supposed to be given here, right? So that is taken care of that. Then chapter number 1, okay, it is a fully theoretical, except chapter number 1, rest all is around 80%, right, programming, and 20%, right, theoretical things. Got it? Is that clear? Manoj, Shimarashmi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, start preparing accordingly. And this subject is very important from placement perspective also, right? Please prepare thoroughly. Even after the semester, if you have a vacation for this one, complete all the commands and keep it ready, and prepare your own all assignment, make a booklet, keep it somewhere, so that you can, when you are preparing for the placement, you can glance through all these things. And next semester you have operating system, again I'll be taking for you, right? And it will be extension of this. And as a part of the preparation, please look into, we have something, okay, the file I have shared with you, VI editor related things, shell programming related things. There are some few commands I have given, please look into that, right? One of the thing is nice command, right? Just knowing sometimes a nice command will make you, you don't know, right? The use of nice command, right? At least knowing about that will help you to answer better in the placement. Maybe hardly one question somewhere here and there, right? But that itself will make you to feel comfortable, okay, in the placement interviews, right? So look at the nice command, the report, okay, it is available there. DF command, right? Probably some of you might have used this. Okay, it is a utility report of the free disk space, hard disk on all file system, right? This utility reports the free disk space available on all file system, right? So, okay, please, okay, go through all the things. And I told you if the additional command, if at all you have tried, you give it so that I'll be adding in this particular repository. Is that okay, Himarashmi? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Right. And file related operations, I've given so many examples. Please work out. They are not to be seen, they are not to be only read. They are to be practiced and know some other aspect of that extended version of that also. Okay, that's what I'm sharing with you. Right, whatever that we have shared, everything is there part of the examination. Right. Now let's get into the last part of AWK scripting language. And please remember, your internal exam 3 starts from 26th, right? 28th and 29th. Am I right, Rashmi?
Yes, sir.
Right, maybe next week, right, I will, part of that I'll cover about the AWK scripting language, right, then Himarashmi will take over, right. Next class is on Wednesday. Himarashmi will drive, right, AWK scripting language where all her friends have shared with that, okay. But next week is only AWK and Himarashmi will drive it, all classes, right, with their friends, okay, each one will be presenting. If somebody don't get it done, don't bother about that. And next, after that, the another week you will get it that Manoj will try with all his friends about the remaining shell scripting aspect of that presentation from your end, right? Then we'll see about the one more week what is to be done, right? This is how I would like to script. Now let's get into shell scripting. I'm sorry, awk scripting language. Okay, get into that. And whatever I'm showing in the same way, you people have to demonstrate, right? With full, right, with full, okay, documentation from that, right. When we begin our scripting language, please look into that. This is awk is mostly used for pattern scanning and processing. Today we talk about data analytics, right. uh, Himarashmi, Manoj, you understand data analysis, data science, data analytics and all. That's one of the trending things, big data analytics and all. Himarashmi.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you look at the root of that, it begins with the UNIX, okay, awk programming language or shell scripting. What is that you do? There are many smaller files here generated by the system, and you need to do system administration. So what you have to do is, okay, you need to search different patterns from different file and take certain actions. For example, I wanted to know who all the user logged into the system. How do you do it? Either you use a command or sometimes you build your own scripting language, keep ready some utility, run that utility, right? It will show automatically. That's the role of an administrator. To write that utility local to your these things, you will go for shell scripting, you will go for awk scripting language and all, and prepare your own, okay, program, keep it, and you run it, right? So whatever the you wanted to do administrative work, you will get to know about that. Is that clear? Why this is important thing? And basically, this is used for pattern scanning and processing. In big data analytics, what is that you do? Right? You have a huge, okay, repository, right? There are many, okay, languages tools available. For example, there, okay, we go for the pig, for pig. It's again that programming environment, right? Where it will, okay, do certain input file processing. Now here, what is that we do? Here also we, okay, process the input files. Basically, we process the input files based on the patterns, right? Now this awk stands for Aho, okay, the Weinberger and Cunningham. These are the three authors, okay, who created this. That's what it's called AWK. Sometimes this may be also part of your interview. We don't know. Interview questions are something like an ocean. Which drop of water the people pick and ask you to drink, we don't know. Right? It could be anything. On that day, okay, you may be lucky that whatever you are prepared, you get it. You may be unlucky, so that small, okay, simple thing, you may not be in the position to answer, and that becomes a right bottleneck for you, and that becomes a cause for the failure. So please keep it in mind. Every small thing, okay, when you are studying, prepare your own notes, keep it so that you can scan through the during the placement and remember all the things. Right? It may be a simple question. Right? Do you know what is the arc? Right? We don't know. This is a drop of water taken from ocean on that day. As in that I'm an interviewer and you are a candidate. I'll say that one off because whatever the work I do usually and whatever the nature of the work, okay, that you have it accordingly, questions will be asked. Right? So is that clear? Himarashmi, why we are giving an importance to all these things? Himarashmi, Manoj.
Yes, sir.
Right. And every course is an important thing. In every course you have to do like that. Right? Now look at that. It is developed in the year 1977 as an experiment to see how UNIX tools grep and seed, okay, serial editor, grep, they're all again pattern, okay, scanning and processing tool could be generalized to deal with numbers as well as text. Please look into that. AWK is an extension of the work, right, of making okay, how grep and set can be okay, used for everything. It can be generalized. That an attempt, okay, which made okay these three authors come with an AWK programming scripting language, right? Now awk, okay, like a C programming, it has its own pattern, right? One is pattern, it is not pattern, it is a pattern. Pattern, now I'm giving you general syntax of that. And in the flower bracket, action will be there. This is the structure of an awk program. That's the end of that. Right? Now this awk scripting language you can execute directly from the terminal. In that case, right from the terminal, you will write awk, then in a single quote the pattern, right, and action everything. Right? Then the file on which you wanted to work on that. Are you getting this? Himarashmi?
Yes, sir.
This is the one way to use at the terminal. The other way is you are written everything in a file, like what I have written now, currently you are seeing it. You wanted to execute this, right, from the command prompt, AWK -F, name of the file where you are written a awk scripting language, a script, right, then the input file, right? Are you clear about this? These are the two ways in which you can execute. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Now look into that, right? Here is a one. Here is a one, right? Rest all I have commented. Pound symbol, okay, hash, okay, is nothing but okay, comment, right? Now look at that. This $2 again, right? Please look into the one file which I have created, right? I have written a name, right, and some number, college, some number, right? One, two, three, four, five. Five fields are there. And each field is separated by blank space, field separator. Then, right, the first one name is called $1. Second one $2, $3, $4, $5. Right? $0 represent the entire line. Just like what we are seeing grep because it is an extension of grep. Himarashmi, Manoj, clear? Manoj, Himarashmi.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Right. Okay. Now, right. See here, what is that I'm doing here? Okay, I think you should be in the position to understand this. $2. What is $2? Second one, number. Right? Second field. right? This number greater than 1970. This is the pattern. So this is the pattern, right? Pattern can be expression, pattern can be regular expression, pattern can be under like generic expression, what we see in C language kind of things. Then what is action? It is a pattern and action. What is action? Manoj, what we are doing here?
Sir, we are printing first, second, and third arguments.
That's all, right? Now I'll show you how to run this at command prompt, right? There are two ways. One is at the command prompt, how do you do directly from terminal, how to run this file. Both I'll show to you, right? Now this is a pattern, okay, and action pair. Of programming language is a pattern and action pair. I'll copy this. I go to terminal. Now I know that cat awk dot data file. Ensure that data file is kept ready. This is the data file. Then what I do is awk in a single quote, right? Whatever the pattern you need to type, already I have got it. I'll paste it and single quote complete on awk dot dat file, right? So what is that I do? $2, right? It is greater than 1970. Who all? Then $1, $2, $3 will be printed, right? That is, okay, what all the rows will be printed? Second and third row will be printed. Am I right? Right? Name Ramakant and Lakshmikant will be printed. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Now look at that. Okay, $1, $2, $3. This is how you get it on terminal. Right? But the same thing I want to run, right? Now look at that here. I've made a comment. Everything other programming, whatever I have written for demonstration, which you can see, I've commented, right? Only except this line, uncommented this one. Now let's look at that. I want to run this. Save this. See here, AWK minus F, name of the file, one AWK, then AWK dot cat, data file. Right? The first one is a command AWK. Second one is that you are using the file instead of writing a script on the terminal. Second one is the name of the awk script, right? Then third one, last one is right name of the data file on which this has to work. Is it clear? Right now, right when you run this, right, you get the same output. So now having known one programming language, it is just a matter of time for you all people, right? Knowing syntax simply, okay, over a cup of tea, right? You complete in just 1 hour, 2 hour, okay? Over a cup of tea, run this, sit at one place for 1 hour, 2 hour, complete everything. Same cup of tea for 1 hour, right? And when you start, okay, taking your tea first, okay, this it will be hot. By the time you complete your program after 2 hours, it will be very cold, right? It indicates that one you are serious about your programming, not your tea. Many times you people might have done, and you might have got scolding from your mother also, right? Am I right, Marashmi?
Yes, sir.
Right. That shows that when you are focused on your work, right? So that's the kind of an attitude that is required, right, when you are studying on your own. Self-study, studying on your own, preparing it completely one, not limited to what is being covered in the class. UNIX command, don't limit yourself what is being covered in the class or a textbook. Please remember, write textbook, whatever that is there, all pages, all lines you have to go through, and everything you have to test it by writing program, command typing, seeing the result, right? Because you don't know, okay, from which corner you get in the examination, and that will help you for the placement also. There's a one strict warning to you all people. Do not limit what we cover in the class or syllabus or textbook. That's the minimum, right? Is that clear? So there are two ways I told you. One is okay from the terminal, other one is from from the file. Okay. Any question at this stage? And the scripting, okay, pattern, I mean scripting structure awk program structure is this. These are the 3 lines I demonstrated using this particular thing. Do you have any question at this stage? If anybody has a question, you can type it in chat box and let Himarashmi and Manoj read that. Or okay, any student can ask directly by unmuting your mic. Any question at this stage? Anybody? Any student can unmute. Any student. Sridhar Joshi, okay, is there in this group now today? Sridhar Joshi, you can unmute and respond to me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's good. Any questions here at this stage?
No, sir.
Oh, that's good. Right. Akshata? Akshata here?
No doubt, sir.
Okay. Right. That's good. No doubt. Please look into that. There is one joke. Right? Clear and all clear. It is not a shampoo I'm talking. Clear and all clear. There is a joke when we were studying, our teacher, not when training program, maybe 10, 15 years back. Clear is understood. All clear. Right? Not understood. Everything is blank. No, I don't think that everything is clear to you people. Shall I go to next one? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now I wanted you, right, for given this input, okay, not on this, I wanted, Himarashmi, tell me what is the output of this. I'll comment this, I'll uncomment this. Right. What is the output of this?
Sir, if the field 2 in $2 is equal to 1968, then it will print the $1, the name in it.
Okay. You okay, perfectly right. But okay, how can we improve telling the answer also? It will print the name of all those whose year of birth is 1968. It will print the first field, that is the name of all the records whose date of birth is 1968, assuming that the field 2 is date of birth, year of birth, sorry. Right? For this input, always our questions are okay for specific this one. Right? So you will get this particular right thing on the screen. Shall we try this? Right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now look into this here. I'll simply copy that. Right here. No. This has made it clumsy, right? One. Hey, one is not what we wanted. I did not copy that properly. Right? There is the program. I did not copy this. Copy. Right. Paste it here. Right. Now it's okay. Right? So look at the output. Right? You got 1. Right? From the input file. Sometimes in the examination for shell, for serial editor, please look into that grep SCD serial editor, right? AWK, you try all. What is given in the textbook? It is mandatory for examination. I'm repeating this, right? So what happens is, okay, you may in the examination, one of the question is some type of question is they give input file description. They give input file description, something like this, right? For this input, right, and for this set of lines of awk or shell scripting, or for the grep, or for the SCD serial editor, what is the output? How do this program works? Sometimes you get it. Or for the given input this, we wanted output like this, write a shell script, write a grep okay, commands, like a, let us say a SCD command. or write the awk program scripts, right? So this is usually you get it in the examination. Try to prepare for that, right? Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Right, that's good. Right? Do you think that when I need to explain like this, like the LKG, UKG child, all those things? Because now you are in the position to read, understand, and try and get into. Am I right? Rashmi?
Yes, sir.
Right. I have made this available in our Google class that you can try all those things that way that we are doing it here. Right? Yes. See here, okay, but still, for the sake of formality, for a few more minutes until this session expires, I'll continue. Then once this session expires, you people continue doing that for 1 more hour. This is the laboratory today, right? Right? Don't get into kitchen room today, right? Now see here, print $1. Okay, action is. I mean, there are no patterns here. There's no pattern, right? There's no pattern means this action is performed for every line. Every line it does. But this $1 is a name. It will print all the name. What is the output of this? It print all the names from the input file. For a given input file I'm talking here, please remember. First field it will print. Right? Print. Print every line. You can also use $0. $0 represent the entire line. Okay, let's try this. Right? Let's try this. What happens? Right? Print $1, the first field. It prints first field. Right? Print $1 first field of, right, all the lines it prints, right? Because there are no pattern, only action is there. Action is written in flower bracket, right? All the names it prints. Now let's look at the second one. What it says, print. This will print every line, all fields, right? If any what is there, let's get into that, right? Print all the lines, entire line. Look at this. Now again I'll change print. This is equivalent to, okay, print you can say, okay, $0. It is same. It prints entire line. $0 represents all fields of the line. Look at this. Are you clear about this? Right? I think these are all the things you people have to try during the tea time. Right? Now look at that. There is no, okay, pattern, only action. So it will, for all the lines, print NF, number of field, $1, and $NF is last field. Let's try that. Let's try that. $NF. $NF is only the matter of, I mean, time, and you spend, okay, time and try to know. There is no intelligence is there in this. Okay, last field of all the lines. Look at this. Are you getting this? Then I want to know number of fields, right? Okay, here NF, right? Number of fields for all the lines, because every line may have a different number of fields, right? Look at that, 555, 0. Last line is empty line, so it is 0. Now look at that, I'll change some of the things here. See here, I'll go here, and in this, okay, I'll change this. The first one, it contains 4 fields, remaining 2 contains 5 fields, and I'll delete, fourth one I'll delete. There is no empty line. I'll say this, right? Now let's apply the same thing. See here. See here, 455. There is no 0, there is a thing. This change you can see it. Are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
right? Thus, this is how you people, over a cup of tea, right, quickly try all the things and try to know. And you remember this by practicing every day, right? For examination, sometimes you may have to remember, right? But in your real life, when you become a practitioner, every day you do that, and that's why you become an expert. People who come for the interview, okay, they do those work every day. So asking a question for them is very easy. Are you getting this? That's why the more you spend on practice, you remember better. You remember your name because every day different people call and you use it. Right? Are you getting this? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now look into computations can be done. Print $1, comma, first field, $2 into 10. $2 is year of birth. Right? So you are right. You can do computation also. I'll copy this. See here. I'll right click and paste here, right? Now see, name it will print and for year of birth it will multiply by 10 and display. Is that clear? You can do computation. Every expression is valid. Try that. Okay, that's about this line we said, right? Then uh, printing line numbers, right? Printing line numbers. NF is number of field. $NF is last field, right? NR is okay, record number, right? Now look at that. Okay, record number. I will for that particular line which it is processing, it will $0 represent the entire line. Let's look into this. So line number, the way that you're scripting, you are saying line number in this one, it will print like that. Right. Now look into that NR and $0. Right? See. Hey, I want it to print. Print. Yes, action for every line. Right. So look at that line number 1 to 3. In previous one, though you have written erroneous thing, but why it is printing still? Just have a look into that. Right? Is it by default? Right? Are you clear about this?
Yes.
Line number, right? NF, number of fields. Okay, you wanted to print a text in the output. Look at that. Print $1, comma, right? In a double quote, you write it. Your year, okay, your year of birth is $2. Right? Let's try this. We'll copy this. Anything wrong went? Anything wrong went? Anything wrong went? Is it because of this? Uh, yeah, look at that. Okay, the name, your year of birth, BIRTH. Okay, this is okay, so and so. You can print message also, right? Yes. You can use the formatted this one. There's a printf, like C language. Printf here, C language. In a double quote, right? This is the format and $1, $2, whatever that is there, you can use. Right? Yes. Is that okay? Printf same as your C language. Printf is same as your C language. Right? No semicolon. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. Right. Sorting. Now awk, it takes $1, right, from the awk.dat and outputs it to, right, sort command, and then it prints. Right? This entire thing you copy and see it. Copy. Please look into the input file. Input file is okay, U Umakant, Ramakant, Lakshmikant. Right? But sorted output. Okay, not this. We are not interested in this. Sorry. So here, okay, look at that. L Lakshmikant R is sorted. So the output of this sort command, okay, you pass it to the sort command and use it. Type. This is called type. Output of one is transferred to the as an input to the other command, and output of that command is given. Output of awk, instead of displaying on the screen, that is fed to sort command through pipe. The pipe symbol is single vertical line used here. You can see here on the screen the marking. Yes. Are you clear about this? Kumarashmi?
Yes, sir.
Right. Then use of two parallel lines, single parallel, you know the word, okay, is or, okay, logical or and. You can have an expression, if $2 greater than 1950 and $1 equal to so and so, then print this. Here's a pattern. Right? Are you clear about this? This entire thing is a pattern. You can be, okay, like a complete expression like what you see it in the C language. Similar to that. Now, that's what I said. This is the activity to be done by individual, not to be heard like this in the classroom. Pour a cup of tea, simply sit and do it. Today is Friday. Okay, try the remaining part of the laboratory time, 1 hour after this, doing all these things. Don't waste your time. Every day, whatever you do, it is for the placement preparation. Keep that in mind. You are in third sem, that's the right time. So once you are get placed, then you do whatever that you wanted in your life. Every course you do it seriously. Don't waste your time. If you waste your time, you'll be wasting your time throughout life. Job is difficult. But if you use okay this fully, right, then you can spend your time after you get placed. Join some company. The life becomes comfortable. Session is getting closed in short period of time, right? Uh, Once it closes, automatically it ends my session also. So we'll see that okay remaining part in the next session, right? On Wednesday, that is 9th December, we'll meet Shimarashmi and their group of people. They will be giving a presentation on awk scripting language quickly, right? And that week, entire week, they will do. They'll get okay 4 hours of time. They have to plan it, right? And get into. Is that okay, Himarashmi?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now remaining time you people try, Then get into number of participants today is only 36. It is a low number, right? People who do not participate, that one they may find it difficult in the examination, right? So Manoj, shall I end my meeting today?
Yes, sir. Sir, that VI editors and all PPT can you upload, sir?
Already it is there in the Google Class.
Okay, sir. Sorry.
It is in the material, study material section, it is there. That was the first material which I uploaded, right? Okay, shall I close now? End the meeting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bye. Bye.